Welcome, you are listening Radio Central News. I'm Chandni and now news in detail. Recovered cases of the contagion are increasing at a steady pace, and India has registered 51,255 recoveries in the past 24 hours, the Health Ministry said. The total number of cured discharge cases till date in the country now stands at 11,45,629, with the recovery rate improving to 65.44%, the government data added. On the brighter side, the recoveries in India have exceeded the active cases by 5,77,900. However, India's overall COVID contagion tally on Sunday climbed past 17 lakh mark, and the total case count of the novel coronavirus across the nation registered till date now stands at 17,50,723, including the recovered, fatalities and active cases. Active case load of the COVID contagion in the country now stands at 5,67,760 according to the figures released by the government. Himachal Pradesh coronavirus count rose to 2,655 on Sunday as 20 more people, including 6 armed force personnel, tested positive for the disease, a senior official said. So far, 13 people have died from the infection in the state. Among the fresh cases, 8 were reported from Kangra, 5 from Shimla, 4 from Mandi and 3 from Chamba, Additional Chief Secretary R.D. Dhiman said. 4 Army and 1 Navy personnel beside a 5-year-old girl were among those who contracted the infection in Kangra, Superintendent of Police Vimukt Ranjan said. In Shimla, 5 labourers tested positive at Dokalpur in Rampur subdivision, SP Omapati Jamwal said. In Mandi, a 27-year-old army jawan from Pehlhara village and 15-year-old girl of Sankhetkar are among the fresh cases, a district official said. Till now, 1,508 people have recovered from the infection, while 15 migrated out of the state. 6 patients, 4 in Kangra and 2 in Shimla, recovered from the infection on Sunday, Dhiman said. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Sunday tested positive for novel coronavirus infection and was subsequently admitted to Medanta Hospital in Gurugram on doctor's advice. The Home Minister made the announcement on Twitter, saying he got tested after showing initial symptoms of COVID-19. On getting the initial symptoms of corona, I got the test done and the report came back positive. My health is fine, but I am being admitted to the hospital on the advice of doctors, Mr. Shah said. Mr. Shah also requested those who come in contact with him in the last few days to get tested for coronavirus and isolate themselves. According to sources, Shah, 55, was having minor symptoms and was advised for hospitalization. As news of his contracting the disease spread, BJP leaders wished the Home Minister speedy recovery. The death toll in the Punjab, whose tragedy rose to 98 on Sunday, with 12 more people reported dead in Taran Taran district after drinking spurious liquor. In Taran Taran, the death toll is now 75, Deputy Commissioner Kulbant Singh said over the phone. He, however, said the administration put the figure at 75 on the basis of the information received from field, as the victims' last rites have already been performed by their families in the past a couple of days. Some of them even didn't come forward for autopsy, he said. Apart from Taran Taran, 12 deaths have been reported from Amritsar and 11 from Gurdaspur Batala in a tragedy unfolding since Wednesday evening. Officials said some of the families were not even coming forward to report the death of their kin after drinking spurious liquor. A senior police official said they have been persuading them to report the death of their family members. Meanwhile, the opposition AAP held protest at several places including Patiala, Barnala, Pathankot and Moga against the Punjab government. The protester accused the government of negligence, leading the death of people mostly belonging to poor families. Senior military commanders of India and China are holding a fresh round of talks on Sunday with an aim to ensure expeditious disengagement of troops from all the friction points along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh, military sources said. It is the 5th round of Corps commander level talks in nearly 2 months, with an aim to defuse the border tension triggered by a violent clash between 2 militaries in Pango Tasso area in eastern Ladakh on May 5. The meeting was scheduled to start at 11 a.m. in Waldo on the Chinese side of the line of actual control. The sources said the Indian side will insist on total withdrawal of Chinese troops from the Finger area in Pangong Tso at the earliest, beside completing the disengagement process on the couple of other friction points. The previous round of Corps commander level talks took place on July 14 and lasted for nearly 15 hours. In the talks, the Indian side had conveyed a very clear message to the Chinese army that the status quo ante must be restored in eastern Ladakh and it will have to follow all mutually agreed protocols for border management to bring back peace and tranquility in the area. That is all for the today's news bulletin. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.